Michael, what's my narrative when this thing gaps down? Like, what's the story that I have going on in my head when the market opens, it gaps down and goes a little lower? What's like the story I have in my head? Yeah, it will most likely retrace. I mean, it could go lower, but at least my story, the tone of the morning is that we gapped down. Yes. It went further down. Yes. And all my indicators, for the most part, are in a sagging mode. Will you all agree? Can we all agree that at the open, this was the story? Watch what I do here. Can you all agree that this was the story for the most part? Yeah, right? So let's, instead of calling it narrative, I used to call it tone. Like, what's the tone of the day? But people are like, what's tone mean? Well, I'm going to change the verbiage now to story. What's the story, Jerry? Gap down, undecision, but indicators on the lower side of, sea level. So after we analyze the story, now what do we have? The next thing that comes is the open. And we don't know what the open is going to do. So there's no such thing as the market's going to do this, the market's going to do that. Maybe it will do this, maybe it will do that. How about we just watch the open? And as Ken T brilliantly points out, 940 is the first move typically of the day that we can count on. Whether it's for a period of time, long or short, price action will tell us whether it's going to be 940 and then that, or 940 and then 10 o'clock, or 940 and that. Price action will tell us later. I don't care about this. I just care about what's it doing at 940 if I want to trade the open. So, what do you see at the open? Yeah, I see a big MF reversal candle. Now, if you look at the 2-minute chart, guys, just follow me with this, okay? Here's the open. And so it looks like it's going to go lower until by the end of 2 minutes, it finishes here. Then it opens like here and goes down here, but then it finishes a little higher. So you actually have a, higher than where the low that it made, right? Boom. So we still don't know, right? At 9:34, I know what my story is, and I know where it opened, but now I don't have any idea. I have a little bit of a setup starting to happen here. Yes? Do you all see on the 2-minute a little bit of a setup? Just look at the first two candles. Not quite, but there's a lot to read here very quickly in price action. So if you just look at the first two candles, what are some of the things that you can tell me? What do you see in the first 4 minutes? Now remember, this is what's so cool. The first 4 minutes is this whole candle. Remember, this is a 5-minute candle, right? So 2, 4. What can you tell me? Buying pressure. Okay, yeah, you definitely see some buying pushing up. Okay, yeah. Wicks, that's the same thing. Yeah, for sure. Confirmation candle, not yet. But there's other things that I see too. In the first 2 minutes, down, 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 down. What I do see is that once the market opened, that, here, let me do it like this. Look at the pre-market. Once the market opened, you were already on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You already had like 5 reversal candles on the 321. Look at this. 1, 2. So 1, 2. All right. Looks like it's going lower, going lower, going lower, but momentum moving higher, getting a triangle here. I really don't know. Still got yellow dots? The answer is it looks like there's some buying coming in. It looks like it wants to turn. The 5-minute looks like it might want to maybe do something. But for now, you got nothing. Exactly, blue sky. You got nothing. All you have is a story. And I want you to keep that story in the same box that you put it in before the market opened. It's the same story. What you're waiting for is a setup that confirms the story. Remember, Michael said it gapped down, stay down here. I'd like to fade the gap. I'd like to trade the reversal. That's what he'd like to do, but he needs a setup for it first. Right? So here's the setup. Dun, dun, dun. This candle finishes. This one picks up where it finished, and it's above the close. That's the close. That's the open of the candle. That's the close. That comes to boop, 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 boop. We're already above the close. Boop. Boop. Look at this candle. So I guess that's the open, right? So it does this and this and then this and then this and then this and then this. Still doing this, but then you get the proverbial, as Ken said, confirmation candle. Not only do you get a confirmation candle, but does it not look like the moving averages are about to close? Do you see a close? Very close touching of the moving averages. Everybody see it? You saw it happen in real time. It was right there. Yeah, good. So then you see, look, a little triangle. Oh, did you guys forget about the triangle? Love it. Look at this. Not only does the triangle happen here, look at this. What? What? Something is going on here. Yes? Everybody see it? Can you take the trade? You can't take the trade yet, though. No. Not yet. But you're getting really close. So if you followed my methodology, Swim Kid, what are you waiting for right here? We're almost at 940. You know you want to trade it to try to fade the gap. Break of the high. Okay, so what you could say, profit now, if you were conservative, you'd want to break that, I imagine, right? The pre-market high is way higher, but you'd want to maybe break that level here. You like this one, profit now? Break that one right there. Yeah, some confirmation on this, on the 5-minute, sure. If you just followed my simple rules, all I want is a moving average cross and the RSI to go over 50. Double check the trajectory and color and the cycle of the RSI. Is the cycle low going to high? Yes or no? Here's the rules, folks. Yes. Is it green? Yes. Is the RSI above 50? Yes. Reversal, confirmation, moving average cross. Yes, yes, yes. What about the dots? Not yet. Right here is when they go blue. Now, When they go blue here, that's all the way up here, okay? You realize that you're now above today's open, quite convincingly. And if you look at the time, it magically is at what time, Swim Kid? Look at this. Right there. Right here. Right here. Right here. 9:40. What's the first time of day zone? 9:40. Boom. Boom. That's all your confirmations. And so you come over here and you go, well, what's happening here? Well, guess what? At 9:40, you almost have everything. You almost have what you need here. And you don't, the only thing that you don't have is this level of dots. You just don't have this yet. And that's the ADSPD. So what? I've got the rest of them. Is there anything that you can think of that would keep you from taking the trade? Compression schmession. It doesn't matter because it's going to compress and fire along. How do I know? Because I got this, and 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 I got this. It's going to fire along. Compression is good. We like compression. You know what this compression did? It made these calls cheaper in that moment in time. This means volatility dropped. If volatility dropped, then the price of your 208 calls were less. So you got it for cheaper because of the squeeze. Yay. All right. So let's just say, you're like, Michael said, when they all go blue, and if I got this, and if I got this, and I got the shift and the time of day, moving reversal candle, confirmation candle, cross, bang, 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 time of day, double check here. I got nothing overhead other than yesterday's close. Yes, just about. Doesn't that mean you take the trade? So if anything kept you out of the trade here, write it down. Write down what kept you out of the trade. And then write it in red ink. And don't allow that to keep you out of trades ever again. Because this was what you were looking for. And your target is that. It's yellow or level, right? So you get in here and you're like, oh my goodness. Maybe I should buy some more. Oh my goodness. Level. Now, I'm just going to give you two things and then I'll move on. Number one, if your exit is level or yellow, then you exit. Done. I'm not going to go over the next part of the trade here. I'm just going over this one. From here to here is your trade. It's beautiful, isn't it? So this was a shift. We had a story about it. We had a story that we wanted to fill the gap. That's the gap, my friends. We had the story that we wanted it, but we couldn't even consider it unless the cycles were at the bottom. RSI low to high, RSI low to high. Dots turned from mishmash to what I need, mishmash to what I need, right up to the level. Bang. Fantastic, right? Anybody see any ambiguity? There's literally none. There's no ambiguity here at all. So that's number one. Number two is once you become a little bit more experienced and you take this trade, can you see why you would not have exited the trade here on this candle? There's the three. And there's the 5. Yeah, it's freaking fantastic. It's called the Flying 5. So I like to look at these moving averages as a ribbon. There's a ribbon in the sky for you. Something like that. That's like a ribbon, right? That's the 3, that's the 5. Look at the level that it comes up against. Do you see this kind of ribbon action? You see how it just goes screaming on through? Price is above the ribbon, right? Boom, boom, boom. There's your 3. There's your 5, right? This is called the Flying 5. So what I do when I hit and break through this thing, I double down. So if I bought 5 calls, I get 5 more. If I bought 10 calls, I buy 10 more. If I bought 50 calls, I get 50 more. You buy 1 call, you get 1 more. And then the smart move is to get out at the next level or the next yellow bar. So you double down here and then boom, out you go. Unless you happen to like level or the Flying 5 so much that not only do you buy more here, on this beautiful pullback that holds, you buy more here. Now, you get even a hint of a yellow bar, because now you're above the pre-market high, right? This is all blue sky here, right? Blue sky ball. This is all like, blue sky. The hint of yellow is your exit. I don't care if it flashes. Out you go. Because now if you did what I did, bought 10 contracts, bought 10 more, bought 20 more, I got 40 contracts rocking and rolling. I am just waiting to get out of this trade. And fortunately, my indicators will tell me exactly when to do so. Watch. Boom, 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 boom. Wow, was this fun? Boom. Keep going. My indicators will get you out. Don't worry. Boom. Uh-oh. Bop, right there. Out. I just scared the cat. Do you see it? Out. It didn't get you out here. It didn't get you out here. It didn't get you out here. This is freaking brilliant. Do you guys not know what you have? Do you realize what you have? I don't think you do. There is nothing like this out there. There's nobody out there that can go over this shift today and show you the beautiful entry. They might say, oh, you should have gotten in here because the moving average is crossed or whatever. This is a methodology that is so layered. Time of day. Then I've got price action that I want to see a reversal candle, a confirmation candle, a moving average cross of the 3 and the 5. Then I want to look at the RSI, the cycle oscillator that we invented, and the shift dots. If I can get all of this, and I don't have a level right on top of my head, I go and take the trade. And I'll take it to the next level or yellow. And unless the 5-period moving average is screaming through it, in that case, I double down and I'll get out at the next yellow. That's it.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video from Trade With Me Now. Make sure to go ahead and like this video and subscribe to our channel so you make sure that you catch our next video right when it's released. Also, if you have a question or comment, please leave that in the comments section below. And of course, if you want to learn more about Trade With Me Now or join our community of profitable traders, go to tradewithmenow.com. There's also a link in the description below.